Hello people, back again. In the video game world, it is amazing sometimes how less than 24 hours a new story can completely change course. That less than 24 hours ago, it was reported that Star Wars Battlefront 2 would cease multiplayer functionality in May 31st when GameSpy goes down. Now, for LucasArts' part, on their Steam page, it still says the online multiplayer functionality will go away May 31st when GameSpy shuts down. But this is a case where something else steps up and says, hey, you can still play this game on our service just fine. And in this case, GameRanger, a free Mac and Windows PC program, will keep the Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer alive after May 31st. The developer revealed the news on Reddit this week, suggesting a new strategy for players. Basically what he said, as mentioned elsewhere, people are already playing it just fine on GameRanger and will continue to after May 31st. He continues to say that I've already simulated it with GameSpy blocked and cut off. So if you want to play Battlefront 2 multiplayer on the PC after GameSpy goes down, then you're going to need to use GameRanger to do it. Now granted, Battlefront 2 has been around a long time. It's been out since 2005. Support up to 16 players. Players at one time in 5 different modes, game modes. And on PC, this is not uncommon for the community or people who love the game to step up and say, hey, you know what? You could play this game here. Heck, on the PC, there are games that are 20 years old that are still alive and well on the PC. People are still playing it. So on the PC side of things, it's up to the fans and the community a lot of times to step up and keep games alive, like MechWarrior 4. After Microsoft could quit supporting that game, shut the multiplayer down, a group of fans who loved it got together, made a patch for it so you could play on their servers, were making their own expansion packs for it, and eventually they were the ones who actually got the right to re-release MechWarrior 4 with their servers and all their expansions. And so it is great that the community, people who love the game, step up, who continually want to play it. Some cases, these games don't have massive people who still play it after 10, 20 years. But the fact that people who love the game still support it, and if you want to still play online, there's still servers to play it. So for me, I own this game on Steam. I sometimes like to play it online, and it's great that I'll be able to still do that. So what do you think about the fact GameRanger has come up and said you could play it on their service? Are you happy that Battlefront 2 multiplayer will still be around after May 31st? Do you like this thing about the PC side where the community steps up and finds a way to continue to play the game after the game should be dead? I always think when you're going to kill a game off with multiplayer functionality, you should allow the players to run their own server on it if they want to. It's not a lot of work for somebody to do that, to set it up for, hey, here you go, if you guys want to, here's the ability to run it on your own server and keep the game alive if you want to. To me, that's the ultimate right way for the fans and for the people who made the game, to know that the people who love their game can still play it, even after, the company has got everything they've got needed out of the game and no longer want to, support it. Because you can't support a game forever. You just can't. I mean, it just becomes cost too prohibitive after time. So, what do you think about the fact that this game, Battlefront 2's multiplayer, is going to keep around on GameRanger? Love to hear your guys' opinions like always, and I will talk to you guys later.